This story right here is a classic case of if it sounds too good to be true, it most likely is. And it's also a classic case of don't send complete strangers money, no matter what they'll put out there on a profile. So this man's, sorry about that, I missed and pushed the pause button by mistake. But this man's name is Rubbin Sarpong, and he is a resident of New Jersey. Now, while he is a resident of New Jersey, he is not an American-born citizen. This man is from Ghana, and he's basically a legal citizen over here. He's a legal immigrant. And he pulled off one of the biggest schemes in the state of New Jersey. What scheme was that, might you ask? Well, for the last 3 years, we're talking about $1 million to be exact. If you see right here in the picture, that's the money right there that he has been pretty much scamming out of these women, the jewelry, the clothes, all of that for 3 years. Now, before I continue to go in on him, I have to say this to anybody, but especially the ladies. Do not send anybody any type of money if you don't know exactly where it's headed at. And this also reminds me of, if y'all remember back in the day, you would get emails from people overseas, especially over in Africa, saying that they are part of this and that organization and to send the money and they'll find a way to do this and that with the money. This right here is no different. Like I said, he's from Ghana. He's not a natural born or foundational born American. He's not ADOS. They have been known to pull these kinds of scams and schemes. Now, what this guy did was he posed as a U.S. soldier, a person in the military, the U.S. military, and just basically play on these women's weaknesses and vulnerability. And they sent him money. When everything didn't pan out, then that's when they started to get worried. My thing is this. It took them 3 years to figure this out. 3 years in which this man ended up becoming a multimillionaire off of lies, deceit, schemes, and a host of other things. And they are just now catching him. He's most definitely going to serve some jail time. Just on the fact alone that not only did he scam these women, but he also impersonated a military personnel. That alone is a heavy charge. That's one risk I'm not even willing to take. Going out there saying that I'm a part of the military and this, that, and the third. Now, if y'all remember a few months ago, I think it was this year or maybe last year, there was a man in Georgia who scammed these women pretty much almost the same way. But he didn't even make millions of dollars like this guy did. I don't think his scheme was going that long, but they said they were currently looking for him. I don't know if they've actually caught him yet, but he was like a real life catch me if you can type of person. But they, as far as I know, I don't know if they have him in cut. They actually do. I take that back. They do. The FBI got him. They said that this man had 30 plus victims. He racked up in $2.1 million in their money. He created fake dating profiles, and that's profiles with an S, which means he made more than one. And he would ask them for money in exchange for gold bars, because that's real popular over there, over there on the continent. They're very easily accessible from over there. So what they would do is they would send money to him because he said he was in Ghana, or saying that he was stationed over there. He was in Ghana. They would send the money over there, not knowing that the money was going directly to his bank account where it would stay. There would be no gold bars coming back to the way of the people that sent him the money. If any gold bars would have come back, it might be in the form of something that had chocolate inside of it. And we know that wasn't the case. But this guy is definitely going to jail for this one. Like I said, on the scheme alone and the fact that he impersonated military personnel. But like I said, y'all have to be careful out there not to send your money to any and everybody, because they do any and everybody does not have your best interest at heart. And he played on their vulnerability like a fiddle, and it worked for 3 years. Now what they're probably going to do is, like I said, he's most likely going to go to jail. He's going to have to find a way to pay all that money back, most likely. I doubt that the money's going to go back to the victims, but he'll have to find a way to pay it in other means. Almost like what Bernie Madoff did, but not to that much of a grand scale. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next one.